Hello you guys and welcome back. So today I do have the jbeauty haul for you guys. So I'm going to make it a two-part video. The first part is going to be all the Japanese makeup I bought, and then a short while later I will upload the skincare portion of it, just because some people may be interested in just one or the other, but hopefully you guys are all interested in both and check out both videos. So let's get started up on the moon over there. So before I dive right in, I do want to quickly apologize if you can hear stuff going on in the background, because the downstairs neighbors are like doing some construction. Like, yeah, super convenient when I'm trying to film. So I am going to start with primers. The first one is the D-Program Color Correcting Primer in green. So I don't know if you guys have heard of this brand before, but it is quite popular in Japan at the moment. It is called D-Program, and they do have like a full skincare range and also a makeup range and different ranges for different types of skin. But the overall general theme is for skin sensitivity and also medicated products to help with breakouts and stuff. So I chose this green color correcting one because I do get a bit more redness than I used to before, but it also does help brighten up your skin tone using like a mint green. So I purchased this one and I have been using it a fair amount. I was using it while I was in Japan as well. This is a Yakuyo primer, which Yakuyo means it's medicated, so it does help with the breakouts. It's like not just makeup to clog your pores, but it actually works kind of like a skincare as well. Next is Eye Plus Recipe, which honestly I have not bought anything from this brand before and I hadn't really heard of them before, but when I was in one of the stores in my local shopping mall, I tried the primer of this and it is like the most fine, shimmery, glowy primer ever, and it leaves your skin looking like so nice and glowy, and it is like quite a big bottle, and it was only 1,500 yen, so it was quite cheap. And unlike a lot of other glow or like shimmery primers, it looked really natural and the pearls were really fine, and it also didn't like leave a stickiness to the skin. The last primer I got was by Brilliant Colors, which if you guys know or have heard me talk about the Det Clear peeling gel that I'm obsessed with, it's from the same company. So I was like, hey, well I really like that, why not try this? And it is their peach pink primer. Help with oil control. It also has skincare benefits to it as well, but then it also is like a peachy pink color, which helps soften your skin appearance, I guess. Like it makes it look more translucent and brightens it and all of that. I actually tried a few pink primers while I was there because I was looking for a pink based primer, and this one seemed to be the nicest finish, and it did brighten without it looking kind of weird or went powdery. Next are Maybelline. There's a lot of products that they only sell in Japan, so most of the time, like over here I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, Maybelline products, but in Japan they're so different and they're awesome. Super Cushion Ultra Cover Foundation. I was looking for a cushion foundation that had a bit more coverage and kind of picked this one up. It definitely has like a fair amount of coverage for a cushion foundation. I am wearing it today, but because it is a cushion, it is still like dewy and looks like somewhat natural, and a little goes such a long way. Like you need just like one good press to basically cover your whole face. I've only worn it like a few times as of yet, so I can't give my full opinions, but it is SPF 50+ and PA+++. Next is something that I have showed on my channel like multiple times before, and it is their Pure BB Mineral Super Cover, I guess is what it's called. It's like a long name, but it's just their BB cream, their higher coverage BB cream. I absolutely love it. Such good coverage, but it looks like way natural, so I had to buy another one since I am about to run out of my previous one, so that is a repurchase. Next is the XL Skin Tint Serum. So I have tried a few of XL's products and I do definitely quite like it, and the price point is awesome, so I thought I would try their Skin Tint Serum, which I had seen quite a bit on social media and magazines in Japan already, so I thought I would give it a go. It's just going to be like a really dewy serum like BB cream, I guess, and it does have SPF 28 and PA++, and then it has mirror ball powder in it, I guess. Gives off a natural glow to it. Calypso Magic Concealer, which honestly I had seen this so many times before in the past. When I was living in Japan, when I did trips to Japan, I had seen it so many times, but I had never tried it, and it's one of those things that this brand basically like just does this and doesn't really have like a full product range, so it's always like by itself in like a little corner in the drugstore. So I hadn't tried it, but I was watching YouTube videos of like Japanese YouTubers when I was in Japan, and this popped up, and then in magazines this was ranked high out of concealers as well, so I was like, I think I'll finally give it a go. These are apparently all like the awards they've won for their concealer, so it is supposed to help with like under eyes, pores, dark spots, acne pigmentation, fine lines. It's supposed to cover everything. They did have a pink beige and then also like a bit more of an orangey color, I believe. But I am more on the fairer side and more on the pinker side for like Japanese skin. So I did go for the pink beige. Next, we're going to move on to eye products. I already do have quite a few black eyeliners that I have stocked up on. So I didn't get any black ones, but I did go for more colors this time, which I'm really excited about. So first is the Maybelline Hypersharp liner. Their general Hypersharp is really good. It's one of those thin brush tip eyeliners, which I have tried before and really liked it. But they had this peach brown color, which awesome. I'm always up for a like lighter brown shade, and I have been liking it more and more these days. So I just got their Hypersharp liner in the peach brown, and then it came with like a little mini size of their foundation, which I love when Japan does stuff like that. Like they add little freebies to the packaging, and they do it like all the time. And then I also did get the light brown in the Visee Color Impact Liquid Liner, which I do already have the black and then also the burgundy, which I am wearing the burgundy today. I don't know if you can see, but I got the light brown. They actually had two browns, a darker brown and a lighter brown, and it's always hard to get a light brown liner. They usually tend to be like a darker brown, so I was like, hey, light brown liner, I need you. And then the last eyeliner I got was the Uzu, I believe that's how you pronounce it, by Flowfushi Eye Opening Liner, which I have seen this all over Western influencers social media, which I think is crazy. It's like the first time a Japanese brand actually used social media marketing, which they really don't that much. Like they do within Japan, but not globally. So I was like very surprised to see it kind of all over Western Instagrammers and stuff that I had been following, and they were like, oh, this is a Japanese brand who's releasing these colorful eyeliners, and I was like, hey, it's Flowfushi, like what? They've got a huge variety of colors in this range. I think they have like 10 or 12, and they have like yellow, green, blue, white, like absolutely everything. I did get the pink, and it is like a bright pink. So what they've done with this eyeliner is amazing. So it is 100% cruelty free. They literally have it written there, which is so rare in Japan, like so rare. The packaging is also 100% recyclable. Like this is just paper and there's no waste in packaging. It's just really thin card, and then the liner just sits in there without any extra packaging, which is very rare for Japan. So I think they're finally getting onto something. Like I'm really proud. Moving on to brows, I got the Cezanne deep brown eyebrow. I guess they just call it eyebrow, and it's like a twist up brow pencil with a spoolie. I don't venture out much with brow products. I usually always use the same, but this was so cheap. It was like 500-600 yen, so I was like, yeah, why not try it. Another Cezanne product, it is their Natural Cheek Blush. Apparently it is really popular. It's like #1, and they are called Natural Cheek, so apparently it is really like natural wear, which I think is honestly really good. Having high pigmentation is of course important, but sometimes, especially with blush and stuff, it can be hard to work with. So I thought I'll try it, and it is a like golden orange, I think was the color, which I am getting into more orange based makeup these days. So two shimmery eyeshadow pots from Vavi Mellow, another brand that I had never seen or bought before, but I saw it in Plaza. If you guys come across a Plaza or Plaza Mini, it depends on like what type of store, definitely check them out. They have quite unique brands that other drugstores might not, and they have a lot of cute stuff. They are called Bling-Bling Eye Gem. I got one in like a brown topaz, and then the other one is violet moonstone, and the shimmer was just so pretty. There was like so much shimmer, but it was like a cream based product, so it went on and stayed on my skin really easily. And I got a purple, which I don't do purple that much, but the purple was just so gosh darn pretty. And speaking of shimmer, I got another kind of shimmery eyeshadow. It is the CANMAKE Jewelry Shadow Veil. They are literally just like a glitter eyeshadow, and they have two, one of like small glitter and one of larger glitter, and they have it in a few different colors. So this is like the silver one, but they have like a brown, and it's basically like a top up on your eyeshadow. So if you have like a different eyeshadow color and you just want to add a little bit of shimmer, like you're supposed to add this on top and it'll give it the shimmer. This looks really multi-use. I could use it like that, or I could use it in the inner corner and stuff like that. Another CANMAKE product is one of their mascaras I picked up. It's called Karbachiri Kipu. So I guess it's like a comb type mascara, which honestly I love. I love using comb types because it's really easy on thinner, shorter lashes, and also for your bottom lashes it's really easy to use. So apparently this is like a curling one, and then it also does have treatment ingredients, like ingredients that are nice on your lashes too. So that was again like 600 yen. Other mascaras that I bought was the Kiss Me HEROINE MEIKU Tenmade Todoke Mascara Long Curl in the brown. HEROINE MEIKU, I'm sure you guys have seen that like picture of this like super glammed up lady before, but their mascaras are really famous and I haven't tried it since probably like high school. So I was like, hey, I needed a brown mascara because I don't have one anymore, and sometimes I just like wearing brown mascara. It's a lot of fun. It is also a waterproof but washes off with warm water type of mascara, which is my favorite, although I do definitely think it's unnecessary to have such a big packaging for such a small product here. But anyway, and then the last one I got was the Kate Lash Former in Long, which is super popular in Japan at the moment as well, like in magazines, in rankings, in sites and stuff. This one does come up a lot. This one actually had a little lash maximizer essence, so it had a little lash serum with it, another little freebie that Japan does, and I was like, hey, why not, because it's the same price as the normal one. Some false lashes, of course I went for Diamond Lash, so I got the Green Diamond series in number 104 and number 102. They completely changed their packaging and their naming and their designs and everything, so I believe these are both new to me. I went for something quite wispy with a lot of hairs and that has length. They're both ones that I don't really have, so quite excited to try those out. Next we're going on to lips. Visee Crystal Duo Lipstick. These are really popular as well. They're kind of like gradient lip but already in a lipstick form, which is super handy. I did not actually buy this. My auntie gave me this because I guess the color wasn't really for her. I was actually wearing it over there and it's really cool. Like, you just put it on. I know it's hard to actually like understand what it does that way, but the middle is the color and then the outside is like a gloss. So automatically when you apply it, it creates that gradient lip where it's like darker on the inside, so you don't actually have to like blend it yourself. And it does like look pretty freaking good when you just apply it, and it's a nice gloss, so it keeps your lips moisturized as well. And then the only other lip product I got was the ETTUSAIS lip essence. I have been liking lip essences a lot lately because they keep your lips looking really glossed and moisturized, but you can also match them or couple them with a lip tint, and it blends with the lip tint well but gives you a bit more moisture. So I got the ETTUSAIS one. Supposed to get lips like a little baby, so yes please. Next, the Witch's Pouch Make Everyday Special Cushion Foundation. I mentioned this in a favorites video and I still love it. They don't do refills unfortunately, that's the only thing. So I bought like a whole another thing, same shade and everything, but it is like 10 bucks for like a new one. So it's not that bad. It's actually cheaper than a lot of just refills for a lot of other brands. Another repurchase. And then I did buy some K-beauty products. Did of course buy them in Japan, but they are Korean brands. So the Touch In Sol No Problem Pack. Oh, I didn't even realize that. So it's like no problem, but it's no problem because it's supposed to help cover up your pores and shine and all that. It's like an all-in-one easy cushion. And this was another one that I saw reviews on and they said they were really good. It's just like a good one to have in your handbag and just like touch up, and it makes your skin really nice apparently. It is also SPF 30, which is another plus. A couple lip products I got from Etude House. Actually, the rest is all Etude House because they made an Etude House in this shopping center I always go to in Japan that's like near my house, and they made an Etude House store. So I was like, yes, thank you. I forgot what this is called, but it's basically like a create your own lipstick. They have just cases and then just the insides. So you choose your own case, choose your own color, and then make your own lipstick. I thought it was cool. Like, I'm like, they're probably just making us pay more money, but that's okay as long as it looks cute. So I got the little ice cream one, and the color is actually like a blue, but it's one of those ones that change with heat. So when you apply it, the color changes with your body heat. So it actually gives like a different tint depending on each person, which I think is really cool. And I'm actually wearing it today. I did line my lips with like a light pink, but then I applied this like all over, and it is really glossy and like really nice feeling, but it does add a nice color. So I was actually using it quite a bit when I was in Japan as well. And then I also did buy a lip tint. It is their Colorful Vivid Tint in Orange 203. As I said before, I have been liking a lot of orange looks lately, and I didn't really have like a very orange lip tint, so I got myself that one. It does have like a little bit of a tingly feeling, so I believe it's one of those ones that's supposed to like make your lips look fuller. I think. I don't feel like it makes that much of a difference, but I think that's the purpose of them. Some more creamy kind of eyeshadow pots. They are the Picnic Air Mousse Eyes in BR404 and PK002. I am wearing the pink one today. It's my main shimmer on my lid. I really like the texture of these. They're really, really cheap and the colors are beautiful. The shimmers are so fine. So I got myself 2 of those because I had never tried it before, but I really, really do like the shades and the formulas of that. I also grabbed 2 of their Play 101 pencils in number 7 and number 27. I have already got quite a few of their Play 101 pencils. They're really cheap, have a really, really wide color variety, and the shimmers are really nice. So these are actually both shimmers. One's like a silvery shimmer, and then one is a kind of beige-y shimmer. So I got those for using like in the inner corner and under the eyes. Their Big Cover Concealer Skin Fit Pro in the shade Neutral Vanilla. I wasn't quite sure of this shade. They don't go that light, which is surprising because I feel like a lot of Korean people are like super fair. I wanted to try this Big Cover concealer for a while, so since I was able to actually try the colors in store, I grabbed that one. And then the last product is Fix and Fix Primer Tone Up in Lavender. They do have quite a few different colors, but lavender is a nice one that really helps like brighten your skin tone. And that is all the products. Wow, imagine if I introduced all the skincare in the same video too. It would be like an hour long. Obviously, I do want to incorporate these in my videos and want to review them and want to try them out. So please let me know of the ones that you are interested in, and please stay tuned for the second part of the video, the Japanese skincare haul, which I'm probably more excited for. So please stay tuned for that one, and I'll see you next time.